think I got about 60 miles on the bike now. Just letting it get warmed up here. So let's talk about the break-in mileage. Read through the manual, and it talks about not letting the bike cruise for too long at a certain RPM. Also says to find something hilly and not so highway-ish, I guess. Says to keep it under I believe 7,000 RPM for the first 186 miles, and then under 88,000 for till about 500 miles, or till the break-in period is over. My goal is actually to have this thing broke in by the end of February. I'm going to try to do one video a week for you guys. If you want to see more videos, just subscribe. But currently right now, this bike just got back from the man cave of Denver. They're actually in Westminster. Had this visor tinted, and among other things, tip that up a little bit, and I like it. I like the way it works. I like the way it's set up. It is not a tint, actually. It's a vinyl. We're working on figuring out an actual tint for it. Had the bike completely, any type of paint correction done. From the factory, there was a couple little minor scratches, maybe from delivery, from shipping. Tiny little scratches. And then I had the entire bike ceramic coated. Now the ceramic coating is pretty interesting because we have most of our vehicles ceramic coated because it makes it easy to clean. We clean our vehicles in our garage. I have a power washer set up in there. Just a little cheap 2100 PSI Ryobi, but with the ceramic coating it really does help wash it off and just keep a little extra protection. One of the bikes they had in there actually was it was a 22 S1000RR. Really sick bike. I did a short on it, but it actually has a complete clear bra all over the entire bike. And we talked about doing mine. The problem we ran into is that since it's a 23, there's really not that many, there's really nothing to do. They have to have a pre-cut kit. So if I'm wrong on that, let me know, but he wasn't able to find any of them. So eventually I'll do that, but for now the ceramic coating will keep it pretty much set up. I did get a different setup for the GoPro. I did have it on my head before, but now it's on my chin thanks to a comment. A little rude, but got them set up. Hopefully you guys will like these videos. I'm trying to kind of give the bike a little bit of a workout. I've done a lot of break-ins on different types of motors, usually Duramaxes, but what I've kind of found is that you don't really want to leave them. You want to let them roll in for a little bit, set it on RPM, and then kind of roll in and off the throttle just a little bit. At least that's what I've learned. I probably will do a Trek Up I-70 at some point, so we'll record that. So let's talk about how I like the bike so far. Absolutely amazing. I cannot believe how responsive it is, even compared to my ZX-10R. It is absolutely a breeze to turn and maneuver, obviously. The heated grips, I did not have heated grips on my last bike, and there is no way in hell I could ever ride this bike in this type of weather without heated grips. There's just no way. With the heated grips, I actually found that it keeps your whole body warm, which is crazy to me, but it does. That's one thing. Another thing is the quick shifter. For around town driving, it is phenomenal. It really does take the effort out of riding this thing around town. With my ZX10R, the clutch is new, but did have some issues, just, you know, constantly pulling away and stuff like that and sitting at lights. I have noticed there is a slight vibration in the handlebars at 4,000 RPM, but I have found out that's kind of normal with these bikes for the most part. Let's see. I did try out the cruise control. Oh my god, amazing. These heated grips, so they actually get too hot on level 3. Just way too hot. But on level 1, they're about perfect for me. But I'm also a pretty warm-blooded person, so let's see here. Hopefully my GoPro lasts a little bit. The chin mount definitely thing is a really good thing because you can kind of see the GoPro out of the corner of your eye. Let's see, what else? The modes, I did set up my phone. One thing I will tell you that I had to figure out that was a little hard to figure out, you have to connect the helmet, my Cardo system, to the bike, and then the bike to the phone. Before, I thought it was going to be my phone to the helmet and then the secondary Bluetooth to the bike, and that's not it. So I really struggled setting it up with that, but I think I got it set up pretty good now, and it works flawlessly, especially with the Cardo thing when you say, hey, blah, do this, do that. Let's see, what else? Interesting, I'm gonna try and see if my Apple Watch will connect to, I'm gonna get around this guy, to the bike instead of my phone. I love my Apple Watch. I think it's amazing. I think it would be super cool if I only had to use my Apple Watch. That'll be another video. What else about the bike? Obviously I can't really comment on the power yet because I can't really get on it. No full throttle pulls whatsoever is what the manual says, so I will not be doing that. The cleaning of it, I can't clean it for 3 more days, obviously, just no wipe downs. The Wonder Wheel is absolutely phenomenal, and I'm going to say that a lot because this bike is, like I said, absolutely phenomenal. It is one of the best bikes I think out there. I don't really think there's much that compares to it. Just the refinement that the BMW has put into this bike is phenomenal. I have not adjusted my brake or my clutch yet. Probably will make a video when I do that. Right now I'm honestly just trying to find any time I can to ride it that's nice enough to ride it, because it is few and far between the days here in Denver when you can ride during December. But I'm going to try to make 1 video a week if possible, weather permitting, and we'll see how many people subscribe, and we'll keep going. I do also have videos on my wife's Hellcat. You might want to check those out. It's around 1100 horsepower here in Denver. It runs 10.5. I've seen it run 10.49 once, but it is a very, very nice car. I'm going to make a couple videos. Obviously we'll race them at some point, and we'll obviously record that. I do have my ZX10R as well still. I have not found a buyer for it. And this guy's on my ass. So we may do a race at some point with that. Let's see if I can get around this dude. Oh, that's why. So scoop in here, boom. Let's comment about the mirrors and the turn signals. This turn signal seems a little far. I've noticed that I've been kind of taking my hand away from the clutch to turn on the turn signal. As you can see, hand away, turn on the turn signal. Mirrors, I'm not a super tall guy. I'm about 6 foot, maybe a little taller. And where my head sits, the mirrors suck, and I don't like the way they look. So that will probably be one of the next things if I can figure out what to do with that. I thought about doing a mirror, like a head camera system or something. Give it just a little bit. Nice. This is what I'm talking about with those carbon wheels. Oh my gosh, does this thing turn on a dime. I cannot wait to take it to the track. Cannot go full throttle. That's about 50% throttle. So once I get this thing unlocked, it will be hopefully the first 23 S1000RR unlocked, a legit unlock at least, hopefully on YouTube. So please subscribe if you guys want to see more stuff. If I don't have enough subscribers here in about a month or so, once we get to the busy season, this is kind of a lot of work to edit these videos, so I probably won't be uploading if I don't get enough subscribers. But just subscribe if you want to see more stuff on this bike. It is absolutely phenomenal. One of the things we've been talking about doing is setting up our own meet. Here in Denver, we know quite a few of the car crowd over here, and we're talking about setting up a meet. So if you live in the Denver area and you want to do a car meet and you got a nice car to bring, hit up in the comments and just let us know. Damn, I wish I didn't have to ride through dust. Didn't know that there was road work here. Oh, that was interesting. Could not get it to go into first. Huh. Interesting. I really had to kick it there for a second. I might have to see what's up with that. Man, that quick shifter. Anything above 6,000 RPM, it feels like it kicks you in the ass, but the heated grips, man, like I said. I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here. The video is going to get kind of long. And subscribe and let me know if you want to see more videos. Thanks, guys. Turn on your notifications.